quick unboxing and look at the Ronin SC. Now, I've been hearing all of this hype about this Ronin SC, how it's supposed to do this, how it's supposed to do that, but I've heard a lot of hype before. When I went and got the Fidium AK2000, oh, it was the greatest thing going on. Then I hooked my camera up to it, did a couple of firmware updates, and guess what? It wasn't the greatest. It wouldn't hardly work. So now, here's another one. But I've learned one thing. When you have the best, stay with the best. And DJI makes the best. So, I placed my order this Monday on the Ronin SC from B&H, as you can see. I'm gonna come back to me for a minute. So, one thing I do want to talk about is I went and got a microphone. It was the Hotech microphone. I thought it was gonna be great, but it didn't. The reception was bad on the outside. But then again, that was an area that was really bad. I can't really say it was that good. I didn't like how you had to keep it up to your mouth and all of that good stuff. So they had a headphone set with a lavalier set and a little transmitter that comes with it. So I ordered the Hotech headphone with the lavalier transmitter, and that's what I'm working on today. So as you hear me with this, and I'm gonna lock this onto my pocket so I can move around. As you hear me on this, if my sound quality goes bad or something goes bad, it's because this isn't the greatest microphone. But for 35 bucks, can't beat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on with the unboxing. So like I said, a couple of days ago I ordered this offline for $39, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox it. So I have my knife, one of my little cool knives that I bought offline. I mean, you know, today everybody's buying stuff offline. So I'm opening it up. Get the box out there. Put this knife away, make sure I'm safe. Pull out this stuff. And right away, the big box, the transport box, you see it has some bubble stuff in it. I'll show you that in a minute. It has this little bubble packaging stuff, and here it is. Turn it over so you can see it. There it is, the Ronin SC, and this is the way it comes straight from the factory. It's in a plastic wrap and it's got its own case. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up, pull a plastic off. It has a little binder here that it covers it all in, and it's got the little strap right here that is together. I was trying to keep this, oh, there's a piece of tape right here. Trying to keep this as close to being together as possible. You never know. And let's try to slide this off. There we go. Ooh, man, that's some work right here, huh? Trying to get this thing off. It'll come off though. Okay. So now I got it off. You see it's in a really nice little carrying case right here. Move it around to the front. It's got a couple of pop latches that pop out, and the case opens up. So, of course, as usual, DJI has packed a ton full of information written in 5 different languages in a bunch of bags. But since I'm a man, I won't read those. No, I'm just kidding. I usually do read through these just to make sure I know what I'm doing so I don't destroy the product. So, once again, here's your manuals. It has for the phone holder. It has for the safety guidelines and disclaimer, the Ronin SC itself, pocket guide, quick start guide, and so those are the things you see in there. Next, we'll go to this little item right here. Now, most of the handheld gimbals are coming with these things now. This is the actual stand, and it's really sturdy. It's really nice looking. Opens up, very well constructed. Put that back in here. Of course, have discant into the garbage. You have the handle grip, which is actually the battery. It's really nice. You have the phone holder, which is really cool. You have the mounting plate. And for me, I'm probably going to try to put on my Sony A6300. I do have a Sony A6000 also. This has a 20 millimeter lens, and this is a 45 millimeter lens at 1.4, and this is 1.8. So I'm gonna try those on the camera to balance it. And this is the big thing, the gimbal itself. Really nice looking, really regularly constructed. Mode switch, record switch, lock and unlock here, lock and unlock here, and a lock and unlock here. So it's got 3 locks, which is supposed to make it great for balancing. And I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to put that in the unlock mode, slide that in. Notice it slides right on. So I'll see if you can see that a little bit better. But it slides right on, and then there's a lock switch here that you lock, and your handle's in place. Of course, you have your tripod stand here, which you screw on right here. And now you have your tripod. It's pretty nice. Power button is right here on the side at the bottom. I'm showing no power right now. Well, let me see. No power, so that needs to be charged up. You also have a lock here for the gimbal swivel head. And that's pretty much it. You have a Y bracket so that you can mount on the mounting, put on the mounting plate to support larger lenses. You have a USB-C to a regular USB connector. You got more discant. Throw that away. You have mounting screws and bolts, nuts and bolts for everything. And of course, your USB charger, your USB-C charger cord. And it has an extra mounting plate that goes in there to actually step up the mount if you need to. It goes onto your little mounting plate here to actually step it up in case you have a lens that's way bigger and it sits down some, so you need it. But that's basically what comes in the basic kit. Now there is an advanced kit that you can order. It's the Pro Series kit, and it has a little bit more in it. But since I don't have that kit, I'm not going to go over it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to charge it up. Well, you know what? Before I charge it, I want to see how this thing balances. So I'm going to close this. Of course, I'm going to have to take the mounting plate out, and I'm going to have to readjust my camera just a little bit. But I'm going to take the mounting plate out, some of the screws that come with it, and close the case back. Let that down there. And I'm going to attempt to mount the easiest camera, which would be the A6300. So I'll move you out of the way for a minute. Of course, you're garbage. And let's see. So here's the front of your plate. I know that because the screw that goes in to hold your mount for your thing is there. And this is a slide so that you can actually put it into position wherever you balance the camera from the CG on and make that your CG. So now I'm going to take out one of my little mounting screws. Check it out in the bottom of the camera. I think that'll be good enough because they have different sizes. They have extra ones, and then you have to screw this in to your mounting plate, and then it slides once it's in. So with the front of the camera there, I'll bring this down and I'll tighten it up just a little. You notice my lens does not interfere with that mounting plate, so I'm good there. And then I'm going to try to see about rotating up a little bit and unlocking my gimbal. So I am going to unlock here. Actually, I'm locked there. I'm going to unlock here, and then I'm going to unlock here. And I'm going to get this rubber piece out of here. Mark both of those. Slide that off, get the rubber piece off, and I'm good. So now my gimbal should balance here. Let's see where you lock at. Nope. And there you go. So the side one locks it here, which makes it easy. Now I can loosen this piece, slide it down, and put my camera on. Here. I'm going to go in. Let's try putting it up like this. Oh, wait. Okay, so there is another piece right here that needs to be loosened up. This allows you to slide. This allows you to lock the slide into place. This piece right here is a catch. So you put your piece in, slide it until it catches. Okay. So now I'm going to have to pull it out a little bit. You can see I'm top heavy. So I'll slide it back. Got my little piece here. Front heavy, slide it back. And now I'm close to being, man, this is really easy to catch your CG on. I like this. Okay, so now I have my CG. It's dangling straight up and down. So I have my center of gravity. So I'll go ahead and tighten it. I'm going the right way. Tighten it here for right now. And then I'm going to slide my slide and lock it here. And now I have a CG. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pitch. And I get my pitch by simply, forgot to tighten out my screw, which is not a good thing. So please forgive me. I have my place set right there. And I'll grab something to tighten my screw under the bottom, which I should have done it first. Slide you back on. Put you back to where you were. And look at that. CG. Tighten it up. Boom. And I'm good. Now I want to get my pitch. So I'm going to loosen this one. Slide it up. And it is forward heavy. Well, it's going to take me a little bit more time than I thought it would to get this right, because I'm not getting my pitch like I want to. So I might have to move my camera again. But as you can see, with the lock on in place, you've got it pretty good in. Yaw is the one way, this is another. Let's see. That's unlocked. Oh, that's locked. Yeah, that locks that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this off, and so now with this, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, my heaviness is here, so I'm gonna loosen it here. I know you guys really don't want to sit here and watch me balance this. I thought it would be a little bit easier, but evidently it's not. Almost. It's going to go all the way out. Okay, that's about as balanced as that's going to get. Alright, so I'm going to end this now and let you guys go on and check it, but it's pretty easy to balance. I just got to play with it a little bit more and then charge it up and go for it. I'll talk to you guys later. So once again, I'm Mike of Photos by Mike, making life stand still one picture at a time. Check me out later when I get this thing running. Alright, catch you guys later.